Tonight's a big night, I guess. Obama's will give his speech, I guess.
Yep, he's going to get up there and give a little speech.
But we did have Mayor Menino. He talked. Thank God for Anthony tweeting that Menino's speech was on C-SPAN, so I went right there.
Oh, you got to go to the C-SPAN website and see what the schedule is for the Democratic National Convention, and you see when all the speakers go on. I'm surprised they keep it pretty tight, this schedule. And I saw Menino was up at 5:30. Figured people did not want to miss it.
The big news networks aren't talking about Mayor Menino's speech.
No.
He didn't knock the doors down, you don't think?
Wow.
What did Sam say? You cut up this
Hopefully
audio.
I resign.
Besides that,
How dare you?
what was your observation on Mayor Menino?
Well, I think you guys were definitely right about people not being so desensitized to him as we are, because we've heard the absolute worst, like not even English. The thing about this speech I found was there were a few flubs here and there and mumbles and stuff, but he completely lost the audience as the speech went on.
Totally.
And like you could hear, if you really listened, you hear the points he's making, and if another politician had said it, that would be the point where everybody goes, woo!
Yeah.
Like an applause break or something, right?
Exactly, but nobody knew that was their cue.
Right. He's so bad at speaking and getting the crowd behind him.
Right, so you can hear him stop, and you can hear what he's saying, and there's silence, and then he just moves on to the next thing.
He's terrible. Awful.
It really is bad. I don't.
He's been doing it for so long. I don't understand how he could be that bad at public speaking.
I don't understand.
He really needs like a whole thing to happen like the King's speech. He needs that in his life maybe to help him out.
Well, we had Jeffrey Rush in here. We should have said, hey, we got a job for you.
Yeah.
Go up to Boston. Help us out.
Boston.
So we got a few clips.
Yeah.
Over the
Menino starts his speech choosing odd spots for pauses and cites Martha Luther King Jr.
Martha Luther King
That's
Jr.
what I heard.
Yes.
Good evening, fellow Democrats.
Just to hear right off the bat.
Good evening, fellow Democrats.
And you can hear those.
He doesn't even have mic technique after all these years.
It's terrible.
And he doesn't think about what he's saying. Like, you can hear in that pause, his brain wanted to say fellow Americans.
Yes,
But in his head, he also wanted to say fellow Democrats. So he had to stop himself.
Right.
And then he had to make sure he wasn't saying Republican. Like, he just does it.
He doesn't even know how close he's supposed to be to the mic. That's like us starting the show every morning, like, good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Right. Like, how do you not know how to use a mic?
He's a dunce.
Oh, he is.
He's just so intrusive.
Yeah, he is.
Good evening, fellow Democrats and fellow Americans.
Aren't they one and the same? Aren't they one and the same?
And fellow people.
And fellow Americans.
And fellow humans.
Fellow people with ears and heads. All right. Just say everybody. Hi.
Fellow earthlings.
He talked for 6.5 minutes, and he's filling time by adding Americans to Democrats.
Fellow people in our solar system. Fellow people in our galaxy. Fellow people in our universe.
Right. Get it.
Good evening, fellow Democrats.
You know we got to play it another 5 times.
Of course. Oh, he's great.
What is he holding down a belch?
Doesn't sound like that.
Little acid reflux?
He sounds like a kid who just got shoved out onto the stage in front of the microphone. Talk! His abusive father, talk!
Good evening, fellow Democrats and fellow Americans. I come from Boston.
Yeah.
We launched a revolution. We first sent John Kennedy to Congress. There were millions of students have come to study, including a great American named Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, my God. Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm trying to appeal to the colored people here.
What an embarrassment.
Martha Luther King Jr.
She was the one from the bus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Is he referencing the Revolutionary War? Because I'm not really sure.
know.
Is
Tea
there
Party,
another-
maybe?
Yes.
Or is there another revolution that happened in Boston?
Revolution.
You could hear the way the crowd went wild. They all knew what he was talking about,
But
too.
what a weird bunch of things to
Crazy.
say in a group. Like he grouped a lot of weird things together.
He did. Yes.
Students, Martha Luther King, and a revolution. Which one we're not really sure of.
He's 30 seconds in, and already there's murmuring. Martha! How are you losing the crowd before 2 sentences are finished?
You want to hear Martha again?
I want nothing more.
There were millions of students have come to study, including a great American named Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr. Oh, is he a dope? When I heard that yesterday, first I start laughing my ass off, and then I'm just thinking, he didn't disappoint within 10 seconds of his speech. He didn't disappoint.
Good evening, fellow Democrats.
He could have delivered a speech like Kennedy after that, and still it would have been worthy of a Menino just for Martin Luther King Jr.
But you can hear in between the pauses, he just loses them. He's non-charismatic completely.
No, nothing. He's got nothing.
One more time.
Martha.
There were millions of students have come to study, including a great American named Martin Luther King Jr.
And he said a great America named.
Including?
Well, I come study. Including a great America, Martin Luther King Jr.
Your brain is supposed to organize words and then flow them out. But I think what his brain does is it opens a hatch and dumps all these words into his mouth, and then he has to make a snap decision before they fly out.
How are you a politician and you can't speak properly?
I don't know. That's hilarious.
How is that possible?
And he's been mayor forever. He's not new, you know what I mean? Like, this is not like his big...
Well, we pulled our stunt 14 years ago.
Oh, my God. And he was sounding like a blithering idiot back then.
Oh, God, yeah. And he was already the mayor for a couple of years at least. I think he's close to 18 years up there now.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like he's licking Doritos crumbs out of the corner of his mouth the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I thought this wasn't that bad when I was watching it live, but now I realize I just got used to this.
You're just used to him. Yeah.
And please put him in the context of what happened later in the night. Put him in the context of Bill Clinton's speech and then this speech.
I think it's pretty close.
Fantastic.
I think it's a close second. Very different speech.
Oh, was it?
Menino talks more about Boston.
I know all Americans are proud to carry the torch of progress. And in Boston, we take that.
You know what? People are playing along at home, and I want to make sure we don't miss anything.
Yes.
Dan Mooney says he said, including Martha.
Great America, Martin Luther King Jr. Including Great America, Martin Luther King.
A wonderful MTV VJ, Martin Luther King Jr.
And someone else wrote, you guys, Tony in Michigan, what are cunts of study?
Yes.
Did he say cunts of study?
It did sound like cunts of study.
What was that one?
They come to study.
Oh, let's hear that again.
Cunts of study. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, a lot of people saying, I can't believe you're missing cunts of study.
That is a good one.
That means we got to play the whole first clip.
I know.
Absolutely.
Good evening, fellow Democrats.
It's just like your loud, drunk uncle.
Yeah.
And fellow Americans, I come from Boston. We launched a revolution.
We launched revolution.
We first sent John Kennedy to Congress. There were millions of students have come to study, including a great American named Martin Luther King Jr.
That whole fucking sentence is an abomination.
Wow.
It's terrible. He fucking, like, we started a revolution. We sent Kennedy to Congress. Like, what is he getting at?
Wait, we started. Did he say we start a revolution?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
When we first sent John Kennedy to Congress, he's saying a revolution in the country, the way of thinking.
Right.
But how are you bombing this fast?
No,
wow.
No, I don't think those two thoughts go together. I think he really is talking about, like, things that happened in Boston. So he's thinking Revolutionary War, Kennedy, and Martin Luther King.
And,
a lot of kids go to college up here.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck. All right, let's move on to the second one. He talks more about...
Because he forgets Albert DeSalvo also went to school up there.
Albert DeSalvo, desalination plant.
I know all Americans are proud to carry the torch of progress. And in Boston, we take that job very seriously. Mitt Romney.
Oh, you see that?
That was where it was
Very
supposed to be.
seriously.
And he pauses.
Because no one knew what he said there.
Romney.
And he moves on to his next topic. You've never heard it before in his speech.
He is a dud publicly.
He's horrible.
Free America.
They seem to like him up there.
In Boston they do, but this is how he does on a national scale. Like when you put him in front of people who aren't from Boston, he's just a fucking mumbling idiot.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear from him.
Josh in Philadelphia, he needs commas. Yeah, because we started a revolution, meaning the Revolutionary War, I think.
Martin Luther, Harry Potter girl.
Right.
Very seriously. Mitt Romney, he may come from Boston, but his campaign values aren't Boston values. Because in Boston...
Because of Boston. Because of Boston.
What is he doing? The dynamic of this speech is all over the place.
I'm going to say it again. He just sounds like an adult trainable.
Yeah, he really does.
Mitt Romney.
There's no way he's sitting in first class.
His inflections and everything are so strange.
Very odd.
Boston!
How come he's not sitting in first?
Down syndrome.
Anthony did that joke.
I already did it.
I wasn't in here.
Oh, well.
Well, you should be
Should have been listening to the show.
I was cutting up this audio that we're listening to
Were
right
you
now.
How about
looking at
multitask?
Bikini Girls on the computer? Bikini Girls?
No.
Maybe you were doing that.
I caught E-Rock after the show yesterday as I was leaving. It wasn't while the show was on, but he was once again in his office downloading Bikini Girl pictures.
He loves Bikini Girls.
What, is that your fetish, E-Rock?
Hubba.
I love how it always goes back to Iraq.
Always.
We're the furthest away from Iraq right now, and we know how to get it back to him.
Yes.
You like Bikini Girl pics?
I look at the celeb sites, yes.
Oh, celeb sites.
Go, I like Babes Daily, I think, on that one.
Nice.
Do you like that better or Naked Girls, E-Rock?
I like Babes Daily has bikini pics. I like Girls Daily has the nudes, and I like Sex Daily has little sex clips.
Yeah.
And I like Redheads. It's not bad. Not bad.
Nice fat ginger pussy.
With freckles on it.
Ginger Girls are taking over fucking the television airwaves as far as commercials go.
Really?
It's all henna heads now. All of them. It's amazing. They don't look too bad.
All right, we'll get back to Iraq in a second, but this Mayor Menino shit is too good.
Because in Boston, we know this country didn't become great by excluding folks and leaving each other on their own.
What? What did he
On
just
their
say?
roam. On their roam?
What did he say there?
I'll leave each other on their roam.
Yeah. Leave each other on their roam.
Leave me Shoemaker comment alone.
And leaving each other on their own.
On their own.
In Boston, you know what we call immigrants?
Oh, boy.
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
Immigrants.
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
That's just the Boston accent. Mom and Dad.
And you know what we call them jigaboos? We call them jigaboos and we keep them out of our neighborhoods. We're the most segregated major city.
Of course.
Mom.
When a pregnant woman was killed and her husband said a colored guy did it, the police shook down every Negro in Boston.
Oh, he did say torch of progress.
Torch of progress.
Progress.
Oh,
People
boy.
are picking up on shit we're not hearing.
Yeah. It's fun listening to Menino. You can't catch it all in one fucking swipe. No way.
Lonely Bacon. My God, is this fucko speaking Klingon?
Yeah, it is. It is another language.
Why would they put this on prime time so we could all point and laugh?
This guy should have been prime time.
We all love to point and laugh.
Yeah.
You can't say that openly, but we love it.
The Democrats probably squashed that.
Oh, yeah. They don't want to goof like this.
They're like, do you want to,
They gave him a shitty time slot, but if you think about it, okay, You got the mayor of Boston, where Mitt Romney obviously was the governor.
Yeah, you think he could give him some jabs?
That would be a big fucking moment for the DNC if the guy could speak.
Yeah.
Instead, they bury him in the middle of the day when people are driving home.
Boston!
I wish they would give him a show.
They really should. He's
MSNBC
fantastic.
would just put him on at night.
He's the greatest thing.
Great by excluding people? Question mark.
Oh.
I don't know. All right, the next clip, Menino mumbles through some of the great things in Boston.
Oh.
In Boston, like many cities across this country,
Like many
we're seeing
seas.
progress all around us today.
Can I hear that for a second? Like many seas across the country.
We have a lot of seas across the country.
saying?
Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Boston.
But those aren't across the country.
In Boston, like many cities across this country, we're seeing progress all around us today. In large part,
He's trying to be a dynamic speaker. He's trying to, like, get the inflection.
He puts the inflection in the wrong place every time.
In Peapod. In launch sequence.
in large part, it's because
In lunchbox.
But that's in your face thing again, out of nowhere. He doesn't know.
Back plug? Bug box? What are you looking for, sir?
Yes, we know he sounds like Peter Griffin. We know.
Oh, God.
I would assume Seth knows who Mayor Menino is.
I would assume.
When he came up with the whole Peter Griffin thing.
Yeah.
in large part, it's because this president, this administration gave ordinary people
This menstruation?
a leg up. Construction jobs supported by Recovery Act dollars.
Come back,
Better
dollars.
schools
Yeah.
pushed by the president's education reform.
By his presence?
Presents.
How
He
is
says presidents
how
like
is
presents.
he bombing listing the president's accomplishments? Like he's actually listing things that they should be going,
Yeah.
Listen to the audience after he says that schools. What he's saying is schools are better in Boston because of Obama's president.
Right.
His presidency, whatever, right?
Any other politician would have gotten an applause break right there.
It's the Democratic National Convention.
Right. You're preaching to the converted. Unbelievable.
Pushed by the president's education reform. Growing hospitals and health centers.
He ruined hospitals.
He ruined hospitals and health centers. What's he saying?
I can't vote for Obama if he ruined
What's
hospitals.
he saying?
Yeah.
Growing hospitals and health.
What's he trying to really
Is
say?
it growing?
I don't know.
Ruin hospitals.
Is it? Can you look online, see if there's a
You can't ruin
transcript.
hospitals.
Better schools. Pushed by the president's education reform. Growing hospitals and health centers.
Ruin hospitals.
And booming life science companies born from national.
What is booby?
Booby prize.
Dude.
Booby birds.
Jim in Pittsburgh fucking nailed it. It sounds like he can't control the volume of his voice. Like he has Tourette's. Like
Ruin hospitals.
like he doesn't know what volume's going to come out at any given time.
He doesn't.
Oh, that's hilarious. So what? He's ruining hospitals and the booming.
Yeah.
He's supposed to say booming there?
Booming?
Growing hospitals and health centers. And booming life science companies
Boomy.
born from national research support.
Bond?
So today,
Today.
Matt on Long Island.
So your pants.
Matt on Long Island wants to know what are Recovery Act dolls?
Recovery Act dolls, Barbie dolls, all kinds of dolls. Cabbage press dolls. Blow up sex dolls. Recovery dolls.
We should have went with the whole speech.
Oh, we should have. Yeah.
Started thinking we should have the whole
yeah.
speech. No, we got more clips, but
Oh, yeah. Every fucking second of it was great.
wow.
Believe me, he just sounds like an idiot.
I'm just used to this because I watched and I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
you did all right this time around.
No.
Menino tries to take some shots at Romney and talks about an immortal healthcare system.
Yes, I heard the immortal. The immortal.
And Sam writes, he has officially lost the audience. They're now looking at their pamphlets like, okay, who's up next?
This is great.
3 minutes in.
I think I could go to the bathroom before the next guy gets up there.
Mitt Romney talked last week about broken promises. Well, he would know. Even worse.
Wow.
That's supposed to get something.
A laugh or a cheer. It got indifference.
Nothing. Because he's got a fucking delivery like Eeyore. Oh, well, he would know.
How many people is he talking to right now?
I mean, not like prime time, but there's probably 5,000.
Primetime Sam Robert? Not like that audience? What? Yeah, that's
Quite that audience.
Oh, boy.
Did he say Mitt Romney fucked last week? No way. No way.
Mitt Romney.
No way. Let's see.
Mitt Romney talked last week about...
Top
last week about...
That's close, though.
Mitt Romney talked last week about broken promises. Well, he would know.
Nothing.
Even worse, Governor Romney is now running away from the major accomplishments. A health care reform that he called a model for our country.
A model for our country. A model. A mere model, man, for our country.
Like the Hulkster.
Like Hulkster.
Oh, my God. What is he saying?
We have an immortal healthcare system.
Model.
Wow, he called a model for our country.
It will never die.
I like Mitt Romney, but he's learned all the wrong lessons. And now he's doubling down on all the wrong plans.
Oh, God. He can't get through anything.
He can't get through a sentence.
Holy fuck.
I don't think he could get through one sentence.
He has absolutely zero public speaking charisma.
It's amazing.
Zero.
It would be zero, right?
Zero.
Oh.
He was going to say doubling down on all the wrong programs.
Yeah.
But listen, doubling down on all the wrong. He just keeps stuttering.
The wrong.
He's like an open micer. It's like watching a guy do comedy for the first time.
Wow.
He called a model for our country. I like Mitt Romney, but he's learned all the wrong lessons. And now he's doubling down on all the wrong plans. His campaign is based in Boston, a city moving forward, but his ideas would set our country back.
I have no idea what the point was there.
God, zero applause.
Nothing. He's completely lost the audience.
Did he say Romney's campaign is based on Boston?
It's space Boston.
But there's something in there he forgot to say.
Romney's campaign is out of space in Boston's planet.
Boston. Let's hear that part again.
Ronnie Bennington.
I want to hear about how it's based in Boston.
God, that was a terrible clip.
Lessons. And now he's doubling down on all the wrong plans. His campaign is based in Boston, a city moving forward.
Oh, really?
But his ideas would set our country back.
His ideas would set our country back. Oh, okay.
No, but
his campaign's based in Boston. A city moving forward, but his ideas would set our country back.
Spaceport Boston. Never have I seen such a wretched hive of scum and villainy. Spaceport Boston.
Wow.
Well,
it makes perfect sense when Jimmy says it.
But you can see where, like, that line, his campaign is based in Boston, a city moving forward, but his ideas would set the country back.
Yeah, all right, that would get an applause break.
Yeah, he's what did he say?
But instead, he got nothing.
These are not the words you're looking for.
But he was trying to do a gambling thing. Like, he's a good man, but he's doubling down on all the wrong programs.
Right.
But he's a good man, but he's doubling down. Like, he just destroys his own momentum every time.
My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. I'm here in the cantina. It's Star Wars.
Oh, he said groped and promises. Okay.
Groped and promises.
Groped and...
Oh.
And finally, Menino closes his speech almost as strongly as Clinton did.
Right, we heard Bill Clinton's close.
Oh, yeah.
They all know how to close, man.
Yeah, but here he goes.
They have to yell over the applause.
Oh, it's crazy.
They
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
I love them.
And they end with like, and God bless the United States of America.
Yes.
So we're going to get one of those moments.
Uh-huh.
Up in Boston, we have a plaque that says,
No colors. No colors allowed in this restaurant.
Up in Boston, we have a plaque that says, Paul Revere started a ride. Which in a way...
There's no way the plaque says that.
Paul Revere started a ride.
Started his ride here, maybe. What does the plaque say?
Paul Revere started a ride.
Started a ride? No one would put that on a plaque.
Oh, my God.
He's trying to get pride up by talking about Boston. Now he's representing Boston. But nobody cares.
Stop talking about Boston.
Yeah, we get it. You're from Boston. We heard you.
What is
National convention.
What does the plaque actually say?
Yeah.
Because there's no way it just says Paul Revere started a ride.
Paul Revere started a ride. This plaque. Dedicated.
Up in Boston, we have a plaque that says, Paul Revere started a ride. Which in a way has never ended. That's true about our country, too. In every generation, the American people have taken up that ride.
That ride.
Pushing the United States forward.
Forward.
We've never gone back. So today we have a clear choice to make. Will we move forward together? Or will we go back to the trickle-down philosophies that
Go back to the tricks, trickle down.
The tricksy hobbit. That we go back. I'll have a Paul Revere on rye. With some mustard.
He utterly stinks.
Oh,
It's
God.
unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
together? Or we go back to the trickle-down philosophies that Mitt Romney believes in?
Oh, he's got nobody with
The
him.
choice is clear. It's time to keep moving forward. It's time to re-elect Barack Obama as President of the United States.
President.
Thank you, Charlotte, and have a great night.
Thank you, salad?
Isn't this great?
What's that supposed to be, some kind of sick joke?
This is going great.
You had best unfuck yourself or I will unscrew your head and get down your neck!
Did you see that jerk?
Okay.
The Negro. You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
So speak literally.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Holy shit!
Oh, God. Yeah, that's...
Are you about to call me an asshole?
Well, the last time I saw a mouth like that, I had a hook.
Wham. Yeah.
That was very funny.
Wow.
Reactions to the speech.
That's great.
There you go.
Wow. What a terrible blunder. To trickle down, to
Trickle down.
Oh, my God, is he terrible.
Trickle
The
down.
lack of control on his own volume of his voice.
Boston.
Just out of nowhere. Boston!
We're in Boston.
I think he's dyslexic. I firmly believe he's dyslexic.
Has to be.
And that's his inability to take the written word. He probably is amazing. I bet we're going to find out someday that he is an amazing case of overcoming
Amazing.
a tremendous deficit.
Like, we should be looking at him like, that is fucking astounding what he's able to do.
They're probably going to say someday that it was revealed after his death that he had profound autism or profound dyslexia. He has an inability to just read something and say it.
Right.
But to be his public figure as long as he is, he couldn't be that dumb. It has to be his brain is putting it back.
Profound.
He was profoundly dyslexic. Where he would actually not see the words forward. He would read them backwards and then translate them on the way out. We'd go, oh, my God, he made so few mistakes for a man who was profoundly dyslexic.
Yeah.
Chuck Nilosek, he knows what the plaque says.
Oh.
The idiots are coming. The idiots are coming.
Started a ride.
What?
I don't know.
A riot.
What does the plaque really say? Paul Revere, salted awry. Okay.
Salted awry.
Blue Heeler KY.
Paul Revere. That is some great shit from Mayor Thomas Menino.
It really
unbelievable
is. It really
how bad he is.
Really
there has to be a positive in that.
Seinfeld episode with Marble Rye.
You wouldn't let him run the the counter at a Dunkin' Donuts.
No. Because he'd fuck the orders up and he'd say them wrong.
Right.
Hey, Dunkin' Donuts.
What?
A Bulgarian cream.
No, a Boston cream.
Boston cream pie. Ride.
Oof.
Yeah.
I've never heard a crowd so completely indifferent to a speaker at a rally where they all have the